Okay, so the reason I loved that, and especially this morning reading it, is because lately I've been feeling like quarantine has kind of forced me and my wife, and actually my friends, because we've talked about this before, but it's forced us and forced me to really think about what's important. And I don't know if I've gotten so far as to say that only virtue is important, because I still like things. That's going to be hard to give up. I understand though that, the pursuit of virtue is probably better, and it's better than those things, because the things fade, they break, they're not that important. I get that. I'm just saying I'm not a stoic yet. I'm getting there. But I loved reading that because this whole COVID thing has kind of forced me at least to figure out what's important. And the answer, not much. Not much is really that important. Personally, I love thinking about things like this and trying to become a better person. I love reading. I've gotten more into reading now because I have nothing else to do, no other excuses, no other distractions. Not that I wasn't a reader before. There actually was a time when I would brag that I don't read books. I think I was still in my 20s when I said stuff like that. I don't know. I mean, and I married an author, but I don't know when I started reading more, but I just did, and I don't know. I haven't turned back. I enjoy it, both fiction and nonfiction. I've been reading a lot more nonfiction than fiction, but just because I don't know. I don't know. I just prefer nonfiction. But anyway, where was I going with this? Off topic here. More reading. Oh yeah, COVID forcing us to think about what's important, and my answer, not much. I'm not buying a whole bunch of new clothes. This is probably 2 or 3. This shirt that I'm wearing right now is probably 2 or 3 years old. I am wearing a pair of shorts that I bought, I think, in the last 3 or 4 months, but only because I only have like 2 pairs of shorts, and I was in the kitchen. I wasn't wearing an apron, and I spilled oil all over them, and that's kind of a bummer. So I basically just got it to replace those. And I actually ended up still keeping those because now they're kind of like my kitchen shorts. Which sounds like a weird thing to have. Who has... Email me at poatpodcast@gmail.com. P.O.A.T. podcast@gmail.com if you have a pair of kitchen shorts. But yeah, that's yeah. So anyway, I'm not out buying a whole bunch of new clothes. That wasn't really my thing. I like tech toys and things. I got a light that's relatively new, but I'm doing it for you, on the video side of things. So that's my excuse. At least that's how I'm rationalizing it. I don't know if that's good or bad. Oh God, the thing was on my shirt. I'm wearing a Henley, and the top button keeps folding in, and it reveals an uncomfortable amount of chest hair. So I apologize for the people watching the view or the video of this that you had to see all that chest hair. I'm not really sorry. You liked it. Okay. But anyway, COVID, thinking about what's important, not much. I mean, my family, they're important to me. I realize I could and should call them more often. I miss them. And that's one thing that this has helped me realize, And I think one thing that really helped drive that point home was the unknown about when travel can recommence. When we, as of now, it's very hard to think about traveling, about going anywhere, about them coming out here, about me going there. And even if we do get together, it's like, I don't want to kill them by getting them sick. If my wife and I are on a road trip across the country and I'm tracking that Rona all the way out to California or Washington, and the last thing I want to do is have them catch it from me or us, or maybe I don't want to get it from them either. I don't know where they've been. Heck, now New York is a better place to be than the rest of the country. I think. I don't know about the world, but anyway. So yeah, help me realize what's important. That's important. I enjoy reading. I enjoy writing. I'm writing a lot more. I'm doing more of this and YouTube videos. Just basically producing content. Like, this is fun for me, and hopefully it's fun for you. Hopefully you're enjoying this. If not, just turn it off. That's okay. I'm not your guy, and you're not for me. That's fine. But if you are, then great. Let me know. Send an email to poatpodcast@gmail.com. I'll stop doing that. But yeah, what's important? I haven't. This is another weird thing for me. My health is important. Not that. I mean, I've back in the same time when I was in my 20s, I didn't care much about my health. I drank a lot. I mean, not. I wasn't like hammered at work or anything. It would be kind of a weekend thing. I'd have a few too many, and that was it. But I was a little bit overweight. I didn't work out. I'd never been to the gym really. I mean, I knew that people went, but I didn't go. I didn't like it. And then I don't know what happened, but I started working out a little bit and really liking it. And anyway, so that's pre-COVID. Now it's like, well, now that I'm not moving at all, I have to pay a lot more attention because all the gyms are closed. I have to pay a lot more attention to, okay, I can't eat like a horse anymore, or every day, all day. At least before I had a gym where I could kind of go work some of it up, and now nothing. So that's important, is like paying attention to, what goes in. I don't think I've had a drink for a week, which is no fun. It is fun, actually. I shouldn't say that. It is very fun. I wake up now like ping, ready to go. By the way, that's just me waking up, not any part of me ready to go. It's me just alert, ready to meet the day. I shouldn't lie. That's not me every single day. There are plenty of days when I'm like, oh God, this freaking stinks. Put me back to bed. And I do take another 15-minute nap. Sometimes my job when I wake up is to turn on the burner for the kettle of water for our morning coffee routine. And sometimes I'll cheat and turn it on low so that it takes like 20 minutes to get warm and start whistling. And that's my snooze button. Yeah, my health is back. Or that's what's important. Where was I going with this? Yeah, but COVID is kind of, I don't know. It's just like now I'm focusing what's important. I like reading, I like writing, I like cooking really good food. I miss my family, so they're kind of important. I'm trying to be better about messaging my brother. He's in the Navy, stationed overseas right now in Japan, and he's got to use like a special app to communicate or whatever because it's encrypted. And so it's not my normal messages app, so I don't get it like on all my devices. So I'm trying to be better about reconnecting with him or just, doing that. What else? What else is important? I guess just trying to be a better person. And I feel, I don't mean to be a douchebag saying that. It's not like I'm a terrible person anyway, but there are plenty of ways that I can improve. But I kind of like this quarantine feels like a safe space to experiment and kind of like focus on me to make me a little bit better. And us, I'm like, every day now, my wife, well, not every day, but because she's on deadline, she's got a book due at the end of the week. But where was I going with this? What's important? Oh yeah, but I love now, like one of my favorite things is our mocktail hour at 5:00 where I mix up a mocktail. Just, we don't have any issues or anything. We're both taking a break from booze for like a week, maybe 2. And we're just going to the end of the month of July. Mostly it's health related. Like I've got a few pounds I'm trying to just cut off. And that's a super easy way to do it when each cocktail, is like, 200 calories and you're trying to limit it down. I don't mean for this to be a health show. I'm just trying to explain to you that it sounds like I'm trying to explain it to myself.
I swear, I don't have an issue. It's fine. I just like to drink a bottle a day, and that's it.
But yeah, I love the mocktail hour now because I put out some snacks, a little cheese board maybe, and a little mocktail. It's kind of nice. I'm enjoying it. But it's our chance to kind of connect because I'm in this room all day doing my thing, and then she's in the other room and doing her thing because she's on deadline and writing. So that's what's important. Anyway, I don't know. Have you guys found the same thing? Like, have you found the opportunity to reflect during quarantine? I'd love to know. Drop me a line. POATpodcast@gmail.com. P-O-A-T podcast@gmail.com. I hope that email address is easy to remember because I'm not making another one. And I don't know, write it down. Or if you're driving, don't do that. But, maybe ask Siri or someone to remind you a little bit later.